Guys, calm down, calm down. Comedy sequels can still be funny. Sorry if my voice seems a bit out of it. I do have a cold at the moment. I am in Australia, so we don't have the beautiful summer weather that the other half of the world has. On to 22 Jump Street, guys. Finally, as I said in the intro, a comedy sequel that actually made me laugh. There have been so many comedy sequels recently, especially recently, that have just not been funny and just been rehash of the old stuff and just not funny. One of the main reasons that 22 Jump Street works so well is because it knows exactly what it is. It doesn't try to be something that it's not. It doesn't try to be different. It does the exact same thing as the first one, but it makes fun of itself. It knows what it is, and it plays on that, which makes you play on that, which makes you laugh at them making fun of themselves, which just makes it 10 times funnier. Now, I do have to take points off for the fact that it is pretty much a rehash of 21 Jump Street, but the reason I'm not taking that many points off, the reason I'm not taking it down too many levels is because they play on that. They admit that they know exactly what it is, they say exactly what it is, and they make it funny because they admit it, because they accept it, and because they use it to their advantage. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna be all like, "Oh, Liam, you were making fun of Transformers for having the same movie plot over and over again, but this one gets a pass. What the fuck, man? Fucking asshole." And yes, I did criticize Transformers for having the exact same problem. The difference is that is not a comedy. Transformers is an action movie. It doesn't get points for having the same story over and over again. In this movie, I actually gave a shit about the characters, even though it was the same plot story, even though it was the exact same movie as the first one. It didn't matter to me, because these characters were just so likable. The Transformers characters are not likable. The plot is repetitive as hell, but it doesn't make fun of it. It doesn't admit it. It doesn't come forward and say, "Look, this is what we are. I know what we are. This is what we're trying to be." Transformers tries to be something it just isn't every single time. Whereas 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street know exactly what they are, and the fact that it's a comedy, they're able to make fun of themselves because of that, and it just makes it so much funnier and just makes it so hilarious to watch. Look, there's a number of things that I really enjoyed about this film. Two of the biggest things. One, the chemistry between Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum was just absolutely brilliant. You saw it in the first one. If you've seen 22 Jump Street, you've seen it there too. It is just fantastic. You can just see it in any of the media work or interview work they do prior to the movie's release. You can just see how much fun they're having with the characters, how much fun they're having around each other, how much fun they're having with the movie, and it just brings you into the experience more. It makes you enjoy what they're doing because you know it's just there to have a fun time. You know you're there to have a laugh, and it just brings you into the whole experience a whole lot more. And it is just so enjoyable to watch. Watch the end credits. Good shit. I hope they do more work together because they just work so well together. They play off each other so well. The second thing in this film that I found just put it through the roof, which made it just so funny, Ice Cube. Holy shit! This guy has the most memorable dialogue, the most memorable facial expressions, the most memorable moments in this movie, and it is just so much fun to watch this guy. Every turn to the camera, every glance he gives, every sound he makes, every expression he presents is just so over the top, it's so exaggerated, but it is so hilarious, and just every word he says is just so funny that it just makes you laugh over and over again when you think about it. I'm laughing at it now thinking about it. It's just so good to watch. Ice Cube is definitely one of the highlights of this movie, and I'm so glad that happened because he fit the character so well. He was a stereotype, but he fit it so well, and they played it off so well. Once again, he knew exactly what he was playing, and he used that as his strength. Good shit. As I said, it's the same movie as it was last time. Instead of going to high school, they go into college. There's a new drug. They got to take it out, and shenanigans ensue. Overall, it's just a really good time. I really thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I definitely advise that if you enjoyed the first one, go see it. If you didn't enjoy the first one, then maybe stay away from it because it is playing off the first one. The humor is a lot similar to the first one, but if you enjoyed the first one, which I think a lot of people did because it was really surprising, I didn't really hear much about it before it came out, but then it was like, go see this movie, it's awesome. And it was. I really enjoyed the first one. I definitely enjoyed the second one. The first one probably just a little bit more, but this one definitely is a sequel better than what you're going to get with most comedies these days. So I advise you to go see it. Anyway guys, that's all we got for today. If you enjoyed what you saw, smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.